What's going on, guys? Many of you guys do not want to hear this, but this is probably going to save your trading careers. So it doesn't matter the strategy, it doesn't matter the movement, doesn't matter who's talking, doesn't matter the technicals, doesn't matter bull market, bear market. None of that stuff matters, especially if you guys are trading on these prop firms. You guys have to use these prop firms to your advantage. Again, there's a little bit of a different way to manage your evaluation accounts versus your funded accounts. Let's quickly go over how to manage an evaluation account. In an evaluation account, you can afford to take more trades because the time on investment, right? The return on that investment is time. So we don't want to spend, 45, 60, 90 days trying to pass one of these evaluations unless you're just starting off and you're just trying to get your feet. But if you have your strategy and you know what you're doing more or less, it's all about taking trades, and it's a numbers game. It's a repetitions game. So what we want to do is risk 1 to 2% per trade on those evaluations. We're not looking at, okay, we just lost $2,000 or $2,500. We lost an account. We lost $2,500. No, more than likely, you guys are probably trading on Apex or Top Step. The most you lost is $50. The most you're going to lose is $20 on that particular account. So what I like to do personally is allocate $100, right? On Top Step, it would be 2 accounts. On something like Apex, I would have close to 4 to 5 accounts. I'm going to allocate $100. That is my risk, right? That's what I'm risking. If I can't pass 1 out of the 2 or 1 out of the 5 evaluation accounts, risking $100, I need to reevaluate my strategy. I need to reevaluate something. I need to find the mistake. Maybe it's my risk to reward ratio. Maybe I need to tighten up my stops, maybe something, right? At that point in time. So again, we're going to risk 1 to 2% per trade, which is going to be anywhere between $250 to $500 a trade. Yes, that's a lot of money on some of these evaluation accounts, but it's going to allow you to pass them within a week to 2 weeks time. Let's get to the good stuff. When you are funded, you manage these accounts completely different than you manage your evaluation accounts. What we are going to do is, if you are on one 25K account, you do not want to trade any more than 1 micro contract. Yes, that is right. 1 micro contract for at least 2 weeks, guys, at least 2 weeks. Because what you want to do is you want to let that FOMO, you want to let that energy, that anxiety, that celebration of passing and getting into the funded stage, you want that to wear off. You want it to become just like you were back in the evaluation, where you're just looking at trades, you're finding the setups, you're taking the trades, you're taking the setups, so forth and so forth. 1 contract. What it's also going to do is I would risk no more than 25 to 30 points per trade. Okay. So the most that we're going to lose is $50 to $60 per trade. The most that we're going to make is anywhere between $25 and $60 per trade, depending on if you're going to go a 0.5 take profit at 10 points, or you're going to try to go for that 20-point take profit. For me, it's all about getting those trades under my belt and getting those probabilities to work out in my favor. If I hit at a 60 to 65% hit rate on my strategy, that means that I'm going to be winning 6 to 7 trades per every 10, 11 trades that I'm taking. I should be profitable at the end of the week. How much I'm profitable is all going to depend. That can be, up $100, $200, $300. It could be up $600, $700, $800. What I want to focus on is, at the end of the month, did I at least make or close to 2 to 3%? So what's 2 to 3%, right? What's 2 to 3% on a $25,000 account, right? What's 2 to 3% on a $50,000 account? We're talking about making anywhere between $500 and $750 a month, not a trade, not a week, a month, on a $25,000 account. We're talking about making $1,000 to $1,200 on a $50,000 account. Not one trade, not 1 day, not 1 week, 1 month. Because then what we're going to do from there is we're going to scale that model. And that model is going to be scaled times 2 accounts, times 3, times 4, times 5. And you can quickly see how that starts to add up. But the majority of you guys are over leveraging yourselves. You're not even giving yourself enough time to take enough trades to stay in the business. You guys can have one particular bad day, lose 3 or 4 trades in a day, and lose the whole account. That is not smart trading, because we are going to get cold streaks. We are going to wake up some days and not see the market clearly. We are going to wake up some days and the market's just not going to do anything for 2 hours, and you're going to take 2 or 3 trades and just not get your bearings under you. So what you want to be able to do is have such small stop losses on the day, meaning if you lose more than $150, you're done for the day. Absolutely no questions asked. If you lose $200 a day, you're done, no questions asked. Guys, if you are on a $25,000 account, I would not risk any more than $75 a trade. So I would work your strategy into that kind of risk to reward ratio. And if I lose 2 trades in a row, I'm done for the day. That's $150 loss. If you want to risk a little bit more per trade to make a little bit more per trade, and you want to risk $150 per trade, if you lose 1 trade, you are done for the day. I don't care if there's a beautiful setup that happens right after that 10 minutes later. You do not take that trade. You come back tomorrow with a fresh mind and a fresh set of emotions, and you attack it again. This is going to allow you to trade at least 8 to 12 days, presuming that you don't lose 10 days in a row, which I don't think any of you guys are going to lose 10 days in a row following this risk to reward management strategy. Again, it's not about the setup. It's not about your strategy. It's not about the market. This is about you. It is you versus you. I am going to ingrain this into your head until I am blue in the face. Risk management will supersede any type of strategy. If you have poor risk management, you can have the best strategy in the world, be a 90% win rate trader. That 1 trade is going to wipe away everything that you did for the week. It's going to wipe away everything you did for the month and cause you to lose that account. The goal here is to extract money from these prop firms, put it in our pocket, and reinvest into a personal account, into investments that we have outside of trading, to pay bills, to take vacations, to live off of, to eat, to do whatever you need to do with the money. But the goal is very, very simple. Be realistic. Be hard on yourself. That doesn't mean beat yourself up and mope. That doesn't mean beat yourself up and feel bad about yourself. What it means to do is be hard on yourself. Discipline, discipline, discipline. If you do not want to believe what I'm telling you right now, as far as risk management over everything, you will continue to fail. You will not ever find success in the markets. You'll have some periods and peaks and valleys and times where you run your account up, but you'll have a lot of times where you're just blowing accounts and just running around in a circle. If you truly want to be successful, you have to scale up over time. I believe the right way to scale up is by adding multiple prop firm accounts. It's not by over leveraging on the amount of contracts on one account, if that makes sense. If you guys want to get the full inside detail, and you want to work with me each and every single day on one of these trading plans, you want to trade with me, you want to get inside with the community, get access to all of my strategies and courses and the one-on-one mentorship, I have 3 spots available at half price until the end of the year. They're first come, first serve. If 3 people sign up today, they're gone. If it takes, another month before 3 people sign up, then so be it, right? But if you snooze, you lose. That's all I'm going to say. If you really want to take your trading seriously, you have to open up yourself to be exposed. And when you open up yourself to be exposed, you can see what you need to work on. And when you can see what you need to work on, that's when you can become consistent and profitable. I'll see all of you guys on the inside who decide to join Evolution Traders. That link is down below. Don't let me down. Don't let yourself down. I will see all of you guys on the inside, and we'll get cracking.